We build it here in this building in the United States with U.S. citizens. Rifle slings, tool aprons, grocery bags, micro rigs, M1 Grand chest rigs, covert packs, stacked micros, lever gun chest rig, and St. Patrick's Day, this is the free bag. You get to choose what color you want. You get to be all matchy match. If you've got some weird color combo from us, you can choose that and we will build that out for you. Subgun micros, 308 split front chest rigs, tool bags, padded night vision cases, toiletry bags, large tool bags, standard size tool bags, large tool bags. HVAC explained, what's up? Shotgun cards are coming, right on. Here we go again with a recommendation. Would you rather not see this, Crane? Be very clear. Speak clearly and concisely. Let us help you. JG, what's up? Striker, Kiri, what's going on? Landfill, Dante, Joseph Frazier, Philippe, how are we? Byron Roberts, what's going on? Yoda Coma, what's everybody doing this weekend? Anything good? Good evening from Indiana. Got my first shipment of badass gear. What'd you get? Noah, what did you get? Sport front 308s right there. Thanks, Josh. Jason, what's up, bud? Overtime. Just bought 2 cows. Nice. What kind of cows did you get? Plastic bag sleeves in stock? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Woodland. These randos back here. Working, vending, prepping for KSL. Nice. Got my compact tear-off med. Nice. Bobby, what's up? Single point slings for fighting shotgun and a dump pouch. Nice. Changing cam in the big block. Right on. Archery. Very cool. Brakes. It's Zach. This is my new channel. Zach who? Wet and dirty. Oh, Zach. Our Zach. 731 Zach. I know a couple other Zachs also. Howdy all. What's up? Going to put up more security cameras this weekend. Nice. Are those Wi-Fi cameras? Are they wired? How are you running those? My backpack broke. Would I be able to use those backpacks for school? Yeah, of course. Yeah, we've got a great bag for school. Our day pack. You should check it out. Working this weekend, buying a military self-recovery vehicle, and I'm putting a sea can on the back. It's going to be your off-grid home. I'll be buying some stuff. So Caleb, interested in hearing what that is. So what are you going with? An LMTV, like a wrecker, or an older like 5-ton? Like what does that look like? So this is my day pack. It is actually bigger than it looks here, and I have them available in multicam black as well as woodland camo up there. Blink cams, really good kit wireless. Cool. I'm interested in finding. I'll have to look those up. Wire cameras currently. Never tried the Wi-Fi. Dean Conrad, what's up? Did you use debt in the formation of No, never in the beginning. I am definitely not opposed to it now. But no, I paid for everything. Even now, everything that comes in here, all the materials and shit, we prepay those before they even ship. Fresh content helping out TAC response with beaver problem. Oh, very cool. I've got UFI cameras. Cool. What's your opinion on statin drugs for high cholesterol? Fix your diet. You won't need the statin drugs. I think the statin drugs are a fucking problem. Fix what's going in your mouth. It'll fix the rest of your problems. And I say that as a guy that eats cookies. Nope, I still do not have a new drone. We're debating one for the property. Yeah, get through that 4. Yeah, Ken Berry. Hook up with Ken Berry's podcast. Staten person. Yeah, we're the only country that calls Alzheimer's Alzheimer's. You know what they call it in other countries? And type 2 diabetes, that's self-induced diabetes. Do you take fish oil? No, I do not. I certainly don't. Maybe, maybe I need to, but no, I don't take any fish oil. I eat meat for the most. I eat a bunch of bullshit too. Let's just be real, but I eat a lot of fucking meat. I just ate salmon and a pork chop. Can you have some night vision? You can. Yeah, you can order it from the internet, and it will probably ship on Monday. Just finished casting a few hundred 230 gain bullets, getting ready to work out. Cool, Dean. That's cool, man. Hey, you guys. Kay Bauer, what up? All right, guys. Hey, we do this video every night. You guys type out your questions, statements, or rude comments, whatever that might be, and we will talk about almost anything that you want to talk about. These conversations are driven by what you type out there, and sometimes they're more lively than others. Had to look up the New York Times article. It was hilarious. Yeah, that's a real thing, man. Everyone should have night vision, a drone, and Bitcoin. Which one should they have first, though? And if you could only have one, which one should you have? Crewer, what's up? Bitcoin, yeah. What was Lewis around for? Lewis has been working here a little bit. Maybe time to start linking Amazon night vision in the description. No shit, shouldn't I? We'll do all the Amazon night vision reviews. I've been eating more meat, much less veg and carbs, and feel much better. Yeah, I would think that you would, buddy. I would think that you would. Eats cooked, but he eats ribeyes more than anyone I know. Yeah, I eat a lot of ribeyes. If you're getting night vision, you need training first. Night vision is only get one choice of the 3. You'd go with night vision if you could only have one? Tattooed, what's going on? Bitcoin, because it's going up and should have bought it yesterday. Yeah, that's true. Babe Ruth's diet was mainly raw steak. Huh. Getting a job around Camden seems impossible at the moment. Going to be applying at some places in person. Well, Dean, nobody hires fucking anybody. Like you're not even taken serious until you show up. Do you know how many motherfuckers tell me that they want a job? Do you know how many guys show? Ask Josh Winnie. Ask Jason Rappaport there. Like, how many dudes say, like, I'm not hiring? Like, I'm not even talking about here or SOE. But do you know how many motherfuckers? I have to imagine, like, all these factories around here, people fucking saying they want to come work for them. That doesn't mean shit until the day you show up. And a lot of it, too, like, you could be great on paper, but if you come in here and you got a dick tattooed on the side of your face, or you stink, like you just never know off the internet who you're fucking talking to, even on a video interview. Until you get that motherfucker there, like, nobody's going to hire you sight unseen. Not here anyways. Chemical poisoning? What are we talking about? Just this morning, I ordered those suspenders we talked about last night and a fupa, right on. I boxed up something that had suspenders in it this morning early. And Dean, man, the place you want a job, if they say they're not hiring, start fucking working there anyways. If you show up, start cleaning the parking lot. Find out who the boss is. Find some tasks that he's doing and make his job fucking simpler, right? Take things off him, free him up to do other things. A lot of people don't realize that within a business, you as an employee, you do not have the ability to bring money into the business. So the people who bring money into the business usually take priority. So if you can take tasks and things off of those people who have the ability, like I don't have employees here that could do something here today that brings 10,000 in revenue into the business. I can do that. Amanda can do that. But most people here cannot. So if you see them doing things that do not bring money into the business and you relieve tasks from them and do it in a manner that is fucking proficient and good, it's shit like that, man. Employees don't think about that. I even tell people that, and they don't fucking listen. Plan for next run of day packs in plain black or gray. Buy what I have, man. Black and gray doesn't sell. I don't have a plan to build those. You want a custom one? I don't know how much they are. Double the price. Send me, if you're prepared to pay double the price, send me an email, and we will run it this coming week here. I went back and read my text back and forth with you, setting up to come out cooking for you. It was a funny conversation. How did it go, Josh? You ain't fucking coming. Even when you showed up, I'm like, I don't think you're really a chef. Make me a grilled cheese sandwich. Chuck Schumer has an 8-inch dick tattooed on his forehead. Is Chuck Schumer really alive? Do we really think that? Yeah, just show up and start working. That's the real answer. I work 12-hour shifts, then 3 hours every night in my business. So intermittent fasting has been challenging. I like junk food, right? I eat breakfast, eggs, bacon, steak, whatever, so that I can have an English muffin to slather with honey. Let you see the giraffes? Employees are just a tool that makes a job get done. If the employee is inefficient, then a more efficient tool can be always. And they will show up. They will fucking, if you are a mediocre employee, your days are numbered, right? The boss doesn't usually have to look to replace you. Your replacement will fucking show up. Or one day, the boss will have just had enough. And you won't usually even know when that's coming. It'll just fucking happen. Kirby, what's up? You wanted me to know it wasn't a professional kitchen, and I told you I see what you had and not to worry. Was it worse when you showed up, or were you surprised? You know how the kitchen is, Josh? It's exactly how you left it, with 5 years of other bullshit in front of what you left there. Same people are the people who work hard every day. The slackers never produce. The problem, the bosses out all the work on the workers and leave the slackers alone. Not always. See how I know you're not a boss? The difference between a big business and a small business is the big business has the ability to tolerate mediocrity. That's why typically that is why a small business always stays a small business, because the business owner is operating within the business close to all the employees, and he will get rid of a mediocre employee. You, as a good performing employee, while you say that and think that, What you don't realize is everything that a shitty employee does is something that you don't have to do. So sometimes it takes 3 mediocre employees to make up the equal work and flow of 1 good employee. But you, as the good employee, you're worried about somebody that's not you. It usually doesn't hinder you. You are just worried about somebody who is not you, rather than realizing you're the 100% motherfucker. I have 52 sewing machines. Do you know why they don't run here? Because I fucking get rid of the 3 mediocre employees. But at the end of the day, there's a lot more fucking work on the table if I have 6 mediocre people. And while you have that mindset, I also have that mindset, and it really has fucked my business over the years. I'm mediocre enough, I can't handle more. The kitchen was perfect, right on. I work harder than any of my employees. Yeah, absolutely you do. You also reap more rewards. And I'm not the, I'm not that guy, right? I'm usually like, yeah, shut the fuck up. You clearly are not a business owner. And we do, man. You will not find somebody that matches you 1 for 1. You should be very fucking happy with a dude that's 50% of you. And that's just like, you know, I'm here fucking before anybody wakes up in the morning. I'm here working before any of my employees get up. And I'm here fucking till 11 o'clock every night doing this. And I get in bed and I typically go to sleep at 4 at midnight. That's typically when I turn those off. Is society really failing? Yeah, a lot of it is. I think absolutely a lot of it is. Not my world, but yeah, fuck yeah, society's failing. There's homeless people fucking everywhere. Prices of everything gone up. Everything I buy and bring in here has gone up. My shipping has gone up. Everything's up except my profit. Absolutely fucking society's failing. And for the average employee, all of his shit's way up, right? They still have these embargoes on eviction. And that shit's coming to an end. You're about to see fucking 1 million people put on the street. I'll shovel shit and work Dollar General as well. The boats are burning faster than I can move. Well, I'll tell you, there's 4 fucking Dollar Generals here in town, and they never have fucking people. I don't know what kind of vehicle you have. You could do fucking delivery from Walmart and like Grubhub and bullshit, and we don't even really have those people in town. You could just do it off the local Facebook group and make some money. Biochemicals? Bidenomics. I have another Bidenomics shirt we're working right now. Your place looks pretty nice to be a failed society. My world's pretty good. You can drive 90 minutes from here and see plenty of fucking failure. And people's failure, right, it's because of the masses. Most of the masses are 10% motherfuckers. We have poisoned them with words like balance. I need a work-life balance. No, you're under 35 years old. You should fucking be working 18 hours a day. You don't need a fucking video game. You should not be out fucking banging bitches, smoking weed, and fucking drinking beer. You need to put all of your money into something and fucking that creates more money. You need to work your fucking ass off until you literally. I used to work so fucking much. I did a delivery route on top of that. I would pull over and sleep for fucking 15, 20 minutes in a neighborhood on the side of the road, and then start my car back up and go finish my delivery route and get home at fucking 4 in the morning, and sleep for a few hours, get up, and then sew. And then take that fucking money and put it into something that makes you more money. A year ago, you stopped being an NPC? Do you really think you were an NPC, though, Kiri? Like, most people out in the world are doing nothing. Grow food? Yeah, everybody should grow food. Everybody should grow food. Nobody wants to work nowadays. I'm a concrete business owner, and it's me and one guy in Michigan offering people $20 an hour to start off, no experience. Yeah, our concrete plant here in town has a fucking ton of inventory. I was there last week, 2 weeks ago, and we picked up 196 blocks. And I said, man, you guys are good. You're high on inventory, man. Are you bringing this stuff, like, does your materials come in on a train, meaning his raw goods, right? He said, no, most of this is trucked in. I go, what? He goes, yeah, we're not even making block here anymore. I go, why? He said, we can't get enough people to work. We are trucking in all of these blocks, all the bricks and blocks that they had. They're not making them at the plant, even though it's a fucking manufacturing plant. Just bought some more SOE doing push-ups, ribeyes thawing. Nice. There's been about 40 to 60 new houses built since COVID where I live. All 225,000 plus houses. I'm waiting for the foreclosures. Yep. Yep. It's funny when small towns are measured by how many Dollar Generals they have. Yeah, and we do. And they're building more. They're building fucking more of them. Extended warranty, what's up? If it's true that women get paid less than men, then why doesn't a company only hire women? Women getting paid less than men is because women don't do what men do. Not all of them. Not all of them. I have women that make more than men here. But if you look at Uber drivers, usually it's an Uber driver thing that is quoted when that discussion is currently had. And because women work less hours, won't go places that men do, and won't work in the middle of the night, the men make more money. Because they put in more hours, they take more dangerous pickups, and they fucking drive faster. Men take more risks, typically, than a woman, and are willing to run lights and drive quicker, and are able to do more fucking pickups and deliveries in the same amount of time. New Dollar General markets are like mini Walmarts with frozen food. I refuse to use them. I've been in one once, and the prices were not good. They weren't any better. I like to buy big bulk lots of things. In USA big cities, women make more than men. Is that the case? I'm moving back to Michigan this weekend. Are you? Is that good, man? Is that by choice? We got a Dollar General grocery store 10 minutes from our Michigan house. Any recommendations for a Tundra bumper or suspension? You have a lot of options for suspension, man. I would look at Total Chaos and see if that's the route you want to go. If you want like real, do you want to raise it up and look cool? Or do you want like real bomber functional kind of suspension? Look at King suspension kits. King makes shocks. A lot of people put shocks on their suspension kits, but King does a full suspension kit. Total Chaos Fabrication and Icon. Those are the three that I would start looking at. I would also join like some TRD Pro forums and some Tundra forums, like groups on Facebook. You'll get a lot of information in a very short amount of time. Bumper, you have a lot of options for bumpers. I would look at Rago Manufacturing. I would look at C4 Manufacturing. I would look at Victory Off-Road. I have Victory stuff, very pleased with it. You have a lot of options, full hoop or half hoop. Do you want it to come up and actually protect all the headlights, come all the way across? That adds weight to the front. You also have the option of an aluminum front bumper or a steel front bumper. We went with a aluminum front bumper and a steel rear bumper is how I set that up. Dollar General, one of Walmart's biggest competitors. I would suspect that when it all washes, you're going to find out that Walmart actually owns Dollar General. They will also build within walking distance. So here's the thing with Dollar General. Dollar General gets both fucking people's money. They get people with money and they get the poor money because they are within walking distance of the poor communities, and the person who carpools there or comes in to spend their EBT will come there. And then you also have the people on the way home that will stop there. The workers who have jobs will also shop there because they're just in a hurry and they're going to pick up milk for the wife or they're going to grab a six-pack or whatever. Jennifer, man, you got knocked the fuck out of here. I don't even know what you said, but you said a lot and you are no longer here. I haven't looked at prices. I stopped to load money on Cash App and noticed the DG had fruit and frozen food. Got it. Yeah, I'm shutting my commercial farm down in Oklahoma, heading to farmhouse in Michigan. My kid is there. Hate their politics. Life is easier there. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope I hope that's all on your choices, man. If a man makes 10,000 a day, he knows he makes 70,000 a week. If a woman makes 10,000 a day, she takes the rest of the week off. That's exactly what that study said. That's exactly what the study said. They don't get paid less, not for the same job. You have to dial back the search by 100 to make the metric work. Balance is between the acre market garden, 21 sheep, 15 new lambs on the ground, laying hens. Yeah, our life has balance. Yep. If I went to war if we went to war in our current state, the U.S. would fall fast. The Army is like a dating game now. So while I hear you, I hear your opinion, right? I hear you. You still got some meat eaters there. Loco, what's up, man? I buy my toothpaste at Dollar General, $1 for a tube of Colgate. There are other deals. Stop using Colgate. It's poisoning you. Stop using fluoridated toothpaste. Find you a non-fluoridated toothpaste. Is this a machine shop? There are sewing machines in this shop. There's some hose in this house. It's sewing machine shop. Been impressed with the geographers at Dollar General on a store location. I think they have saturated the market. We'll see, man. It might be an implosion. So excited for another stream. Is it still smelling like soap? And yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, when you walk in here, you do smell it. Radio Made Easy, what's up? Kick-Ass C-Channel steel bumper, Baja Stinger, and spare tire carrier. Cool. What was Jennifer on about? I see like fucking 20 fucking messages from her have been removed. Toothpaste conspiracy by the color of the bar on the back of the tube. So I haven't heard that one. Mattress firm is another one. On there is a mattress firm every mile in a lot of places. Huh. Do you do any type of ghillie suit? Now we used to make a ghillie suit platform for all the Marine Scout Sniper classes. The SEALs would buy them. London Bridge made one. If you want a ghillie suit platform, I'd buy Tactical Concealment. My friend Mike Stanchek owns that company. Very high quality. You have a lot of options. Dollar General is clothing stores. Walmart closed a lot of stores. Sam's closed a lot of stores. Was happy to hear Jeff Logan's name on the podcast. I know Jeff. Jeff's been here. He came here to Self-Reliance Festival. He's been here several times. Jeff took some TAC response classes. We have several mutual friends. Dollar Tree, Family Dollar is closing 1,000 stores. Dollar General expanding like the plague. Yeah, they're doing like this combo store now. Green, red, blue, black. Green is all natural. Red has some additives and so on. Huh, interesting. Dollar General has always been targeted towards single mothers. Since it was sold to an overseas conglomerate, it has acquired cigarettes and alcohol. Are you familiar with Eva, Tennessee? I am familiar with Eva, Tennessee. Just bought the building across from the entrance to Eva Beach. We'll sell whole long barbecue, bait, breakfast. Daniel, interested. Very cool, man. Very cool. I lived on Sales Landing Circle. I had the house, the big 3-story with the red roof. I wonder when all the Ukraine-Russian mill surplus will hit the market. I think it all has fragmentation holes and burns in it. Jennifer wanted to say hi to Tom like 12 times. I wonder who the fuck Tom is. I just left and got recommended again. That's because you interact with us. You just don't realize you watch a shitload of my videos, especially my shorts. Dollar General killed our last two family-owned. Yeah. And the lockdowns, right? The mandates and all the bullshit around everywhere. Mickey D's is ramping up. Well, Mickey D's is hiring, they're setting up non-employee stores. Popping in to say hi. Thanks a ton. Fupa XL. That thing is one of the highest quality products I've received in, I'd say, 5 years. Well, Kate, man, you should try some of our other stuff. Like that's fucking plain Jane. That's like fucking white bread for what we build. Germany banned Walmart. Panda. Who would have thought that would have been a hit song? Where is my panda head? I'm planting a lot of bamboo because I plan to get pandas. Where are my panda heads? I had it this morning. I put them right here. There it is. Show mask. How do you feel about a homemade bunker? Oh, yeah, homemade bunker is absolutely doable. It's called a root cellar. Yeah, you could totally do a homemade bunker. They have whole like nuclear war survival manuals, FM, like military publications. You should get them. They're available. Not working tonight, by the way. Right on. What do you do for work where you normally work? I watched Jaeger's video the other day for the 100th time about reacting to active shooter. Always gives me chills. Yep. If you could pick one gun for the rest of your life, what would you pick? Well, it should be a AR-15, shouldn't it? Exclusive authorized dealer. Plate carriers. I need one, but they are all out of stock. I've been told you guys make the best, second to none. They're not out of stock. We don't make them. We used to make them. I've got a few hundred of them out there. You guys want a plate carrier? Is that what you want? What should be on it? See, that's where everybody makes a mistake. Ask the customer what they want, and you lose 75% of them right away. Because every one of them wants something, but most of it's stupid. So when they have given their opinion, and then you don't choose their opinion, you have, whether they know it or not, they become aggravated by that. If you just build the product, release it, 80% of them buy it. You never ask the customer what they want. One gun for the rest of your life. A GAU 8, okay. Ample ammo. Overton Windex. Yeah, Overton Windex is the only one that is authorized to sell SOE plate carriers. I've been on your page looking if you make plate carriers. No, I don't. That's why you don't see them. They're not there. Alex Davis. Need one, just bare bones plate carrier. I'll put what I need on it down the road as needed. Mid-level scam within mattress firm. They got bonuses from opening new stores. Took a minute, but it eventually caught up to them. That's why they are literally across the street from one another. So it's like the 7-Eleven of mattresses. Just a Velcro front plate carrier to slap a micro rig on, be done. What size plate should it hold? And should it be swimmer cut or should it just hold anything? Mattress firm gives off the child trafficking vibe. Ooh, good point. Looking for bulk plate carriers on all. They're there. 11 by 14. Nothing wrong with owning a Canon. No, you should absolutely own a Canon. What do you have for a critical injury med kit? Any tips on building? Yeah, well, if you have to ask, you're probably not in the position to be the guy choosing what to put in there. You have kits on the market. Homestead Medical has some kits. Check it out. If you want something much more large, check out, what the fuck is Bears? Refuge Medical. Chuck will come out and give you training. He'll come out and build a kit for your needs. He's going to be here at Self-Reliance Festival. I sell pouches backpacks, bags, tear off med pouches, and some contents. Um, but you really need training, man, if we're going to have this conversation for real. Because having the shit, it's not going to do you shit if you don't know how to use it. And if you are asking what goes in it, you don't have the training. Dark Angel. Cannons need loaded with chain shot. Oh, yeah, no shit. Possession does not equal proficiency. That's a good way to put it. Jaeger has a video telling us how to measure for plates. Most people are dumbasses. Yeah, and they're running them way too low anyways. Ruckus raised 75,000. Nice. Picking up ZPAP 92 build. I've had problems with my Daniel defense. I don't know anybody's had fucking problems with their Daniel defense, but what are your problems? Your problems are probably you. Like, I don't know who you are. You might be the highest speed motherfucker in the world, and you're like, shut the fuck up. But gas cylinders and shoot bowling balls. Man, bowling balls are not as available as they used to. You used to see bowling balls everywhere. Maybe do one that's a medium large so you can put 12, 10, 13, 11 sappies, since that's what most people have just with it allows interface. One gun equals AR-15. Vary the ammo with application. FBI had some ammo made by Federal about 13 years ago, 63 grain boat tail soft point. Spear beats the shit out of 62. Can we get a plate carrier with an 8 mag stack sewn on 2 Rallyman mag pouches? It won't fit. I would have to gain weight to have that. Just asking about the med kit because I was curious if you carry. Gotcha. Cybertron. I've never seen anybody have problems with the Daniel defense. You should probably send it in for warranty. When people mention to me about gun control, I bring up banning pressure cookers and Kool-Aid. Yeah, no shit. The fact that you can get candy bars and Coca-Cola on your EBT card, that should be a clue. Needs more cat tricks. It's wild to see the quality of ARs people poo-poo on. Early 2000 Colt M4 was the greatest platform, but it got the fucking... Oh, wasn't the greatest. Yeah. Do you remember when AR-15s were all Colts? 88 Mike in the house. Do you have any flicks or plate carriers in OCP? No. The only problem I've seen with Daniel Defense is all the mass shooters. Yeah, I'll bet they have the same serial number on those guns. It's weird. Those front forward handguards in the same place. The optics the same. The optics backwards on all of them. Have you seen the backwards optics on them? Steady 165 can't seem to pack on muscle. I need to get down. Yeah, optimize you, man. Just raise your test levels up. Get you some HCG in there. Shit, you might even look into MK677 or Sumarelin. I use Sumarelin. I've used 677 in the past. People talk about standardized ARs like they are FALs or HK builds coming out of mom and pop shop. They have evolved in the CNC world. Yeah, Dean, will you be at SRF? Yeah, Optimize will be here, man. Trent will fix that. I would not jump straight to Trent, but you might be the man. MK Ultra works, yes. MK Ultra. Yeah, EBT is food stamps. Daniel Defenses run. They're overgassed to make sure they make excellent bolt carriers. So where isn't... Hey, do you guys know HK makes a 21? They make that short 308 belt fed. Do you know they make that in a semi-auto? What are the other brands? Yeah. Serastenhigh HGH. Oh, HGH. Do you have HGH? Are you running HGH? Anyone play Eden Ring? I don't even know what that is. Is that like purple starfish? Do I care if you plug your business? Alex, what's your business? Have you plugged my business over on your YouTube channel? I ran the 21 when I was in the rental industry. It's a beast. Yeah. Do you know they have a semi-auto though? Semi-auto belt fit seems sacrilegious. Be a better machine gunner. Yeah, HGH is expensive. You can get peptide sumarelin, and the sumarelin, rather than adding growth into your system, it has your body. It makes your body produce your own growth, release more of your own growth. Has a 2-hour window. There is something you can stack with it that puts you into a 4-hour window. 0 carbohydrates, 2 hours before bed, and then take it right as you're going to bed. Where did you buy your trees from? For trees for $1. We want a few hundred. Oh, Dean, hit me up. I'll give you the information. Custom sauna shop. Just Google me, bitch. You could probably help some people with stress. Alex Davis, throw it out, bro. Who are you? Where do we find you? You got an Instagram? You know what I want? I want one of those fucking water troughs that has the coil that comes out. It's a big coil, and you build the fire in the coil. I want one of those. There's a company that makes some really nice ones out of Australia. They get fucking $1,600 to $2,800. It's a fucking water trough, the same one you buy at Home Depot or at Tractor Supply. Just ordered Covert Pack Woodland. You're gonna love it, Hank. Did you get it without the pocket? What kind of supplements do I take? Lots of steroids. We're not supposed to call them that. TRT. I take testosterone, cypionate, propionate, prop, yeah. And then I take several peptides. I take about 6 injections a day. D-Dog. John Noveski was a hell of a man. Welcome to my home gun as a Noveski serialized M100. That's very cool, man. Very cool. 5x7 right in the range? Yeah, we got him, Patrick. What's wrong with D-ball? I can't get it. There's Anavar's a pretty clean one. A lot of people run Anavar. You can run Anavar without it shutting off your testosterone. Five by sevens. Gotta give that one to Scully. I've got multicam black, woodland with multicam black. There's an OD multicam black toxic in there. McClanahan, what's up? Alpha 360 Labs. So what are you getting when you get that? Is it a powder and then you have to mix it, or is it already oil, or what is it? Facebook message. Yeah, I'll tell you where to get those, buddy. They use the Semi HK21 as a high cap DMR. The heavy machine gun barrel is like 2 inches wide. Very cool. Interesting. Did I miss something? Was the peptides a joke? Nick, no, peptides. I run peptides. What are we talking about? What do you want to know? .240 saw semi ice shot was pretty sweet. Yeah, you guys can get those. Custom sauna. I'm interested to hear about that. Waiting on Optimize U to open in Ohio. Why, Hood Billy? You could just come here, have your face-to-face meeting. We have friends in Ohio that use Optimize U. Where did you buy? Okay, we've already done these. Uvalde, Texas is about an hour away. The fact that shit had a Daniel Defense on a part-time Wendy's is astonishing. Well, a lot of those fucking MK Ultra guys have those. How long have you been doing it? You get it from a doctor. worried about getting your tests back naturally. Well, Nick, I'm not using peptides for test. I take testosterone cypionate propionate, and I get it from a doctor. I'm 52. No, I'm not worried about it. That's usually you're not willing to do it, so that's the conversation you have. Most people that are like, I don't want to take testosterone because I'm worried about shutting my testosterone down. That's really not what that's. Most people are just full of shit. If you could, if let's say you're 30, right, and you're worried about shutting your testosterone down, but let's say you can take testosterone from 30 to 40, you're going to get twice as much shit done. You're going to feel better, you're going to sleep faster, and you're going to move with a lot more fucking purpose when your test levels are correct. And then let's say it runs out. So fucking what? Then it ran out. $23, so it wouldn't make much sense. Okay. You just have to, you do whatever you're doing, man. If you're at fucking peak performance, more power to you. When I was 21, I was running fucking test cypionate, Sustanon 250, and Deca. Oh, there's test all over Las Vegas. I'm 32. Total test was only 147. I'm now 180 mgs a week, and I feel so much. Yeah, don't you can feel better? For real. So I'm at 45. 1,545. If you're talking to a doctor about your test levels and they give you one level, you need a different doctor. That guy's fucking banned. Fucking dipshit. It's what you're eating and drinking that you are getting kidney stones. Yep. Love my testosterone. I just pick up my phone and say I want more and it shows up. Yep. Guys with low test want to take test, but then don't because the test could have them low test. That's it exactly, man. It's and it not everybody, right? I don't know who we're talking to here, but most dudes having that conversation. That's how all the conversations in their life are. Like, man, I don't have energy. Man, I go to the gym and I can't put on size. Well, I mean, if I followed your ass around every day, I could find you a lot of free fucking time because most of those guys are do-nothings. And when they're at the gym, right, they're at the gym for an hour, they literally fucking work out for 5 minutes. Most of it's a you problem. Avoid oxalates at all times if you get oxystones. What are oxalates, Kiri? Tell us. I had to get 3 tests before I could get prescribed, but I'm only 12 weeks in so far. Yeah, okay, so here's another thing, guys. If they're telling you to take a shot once a week, that's a problem. If they're telling you to take a shot every other week, that's an enormous fucking problem. A lot of doctors, general practitioners, when they give you testosterone, they don't give you enough. So when they're giving you a little test, it's raising your estrogen, and a lot of the problems you had actually amplify. When they raise your testosterone level, all those problems go away. So if you're going to take, say, 350 a week, break that into 3 separate shots so you don't get the highs and the lows. Use the dosage for the week, but break it into 2, if not 3 shots, pin twice a week or 3 times a week. Go to a low test center and I'm on an estrogen blocker right on. I get the topical test. It's amazing. Yep, you put it on your ball sack. I'm a chubby middle-aged dude and work circles around most youngins. Yes. The crazy, so here's the other thing, guys, when you're on test. You have the cheat code. Use that shit. Don't just take it. Fucking work out. You have the ability to alter the way you look in the mirror at a much faster rate. Beer has a lot of oxalates. Oh, got it. So that's probably what's fucking dudes up with gout, too. Spinach is high in oxalates. My stone is 5 millimeters. The doctor said I have 70% chance of passing it. It gives me problems. Can they not? I thought they break that up with ultrasound. I bust steel around all day at work. Majority of my workout is cardio. Yeah, farm fit. MRI results, torn meniscus, vertical split, bruised ACL, still attached. That's a good 3 millimeter crack in the bottom of the femur. They took off 30 cc's of fluid. I'll bet you feel better after that 30 cc's. Give more cortisone to help until surgery. So they are, okay, so surgery. Wheat will cause gout? Got it. My last stone, 5, 7, 14, dropped all oxalates and they have been good now. Do you have the kidney stone still? I want to get on test, hate needles. They have a cream, man. You put it on your ball sack. Works pretty well. Not as well as intermuscular, but it works well. Now let me tell you, hate needles. You're not using big I use intermuscular needles. You can use insulin needles. I could literally stick it in your belly fat, in your love handles. You would not even know that I put it in you. Said if it gets bigger than 5, she can break it up to make it pass. Gain weight for the first 10 weeks. That's probably water weight. Started to cut fat, put on muscle like crazy now. Going on test was the best. Yeah, so Elijah, eat fat and meat. Eat steak, eat the fat from the steak, eat grass-fed butters from the proper type of cows, right? Cut your carbs if you want to cut body fat. Does creatine cause kidney stones? So I don't know about now. When creatine first came out, they had entire fucking SEAL platoons that were getting kidney stones. And it was creatine. That was the common thing. But with the anhydrous creatine and stuff they're using now, the freeze-dried creatine, I don't hear much about it anymore. I also am not looking for it. Does anyone make jewelry out of kidney stones? Yes, people do, and gallbladder stones. Got lasered and got it out, got it. Yeah, the needles aren't anything on that. They're tiny, tiny. Odd question. Where do you carry your water canteen, and is there such a thing as a bag to recycle empty mags? Survival situation, you need to keep, yeah, it's called a spent mag pouch. You're going to put them back in your magazine pouches, or you're going to put them in a roll-up dump pouch or a spent mag. I make both of those. Canteens, ideally have 2 on your body, depending on how you're set up. That's why you run your pack high, because you have a belt on, and that is your fighting load on the belt, or an LBV, like this right here. And then we had guys always putting 2-quart canteens on the side. If you're running 1 quarts, typically on the belt, and then also on the pack. And then a lot of guys don't use canteens, they use Nalgene bottles, which fit in the sides. Lost 30 pounds from eating fat and protein. Yeah, I'll bet you do. Cheesecake? What did Jason say? SOE makes great pouches, Nalgene pouches, jet boils. Yep, yep. Homestead Twins, what's up? 250, 11 to 12 body fat. Want to get 265 by 5? You want to go to 5? What are you fucking competing? You in an NPC show? You know what 5 looks like, right? Are you getting spray bronze too? Roll-up dump pouch is amazing. I use mine all the time. Yep. Good creatine is solid. Part of the problem in the past is that there was not enough salt intake and sugar, for that matter, from what those guys were doing. I've liked needles a little too much at times. Well, cake. Okay, you're right there. Yeah, carbs are converted to fat. Alcohol too. And yeah, I don't care that your tequila says 0 carbohydrates. All alcohol metabolizes to sugar. 210 at a dry. Were you a bodybuilder? You're competing? The thing with the fat and protein diet, once you start eating carbs again, the weight comes back on quick. Yes, you have to. You can't have carbs with the high fat. The high fat is fuel, though, that will replace the fucking energy from the carbohydrates. I get it's worth the investment, but what is the test treatment price wise? Amanda, you want to chime in? What's all my stuff cost? Now it's low. It's not the number you think it is, and this includes all of the out. They send me boxes of needles, alcohol pads, everything, HCG, everything I need. They do all of my labs. I can go into any of the facilities and use the cryogenic chamber. I can use the red light chambers. I can use the hyperbaric chamber, the saunas, everything. What do you get for $10? Not much. Cake is life. Cake. Well, your wife's pineapple upside down cake is. I powerlifted in the 90s. When creatine first came popular, you have to feed the machine. 150 a month. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. 150. It's under. I'm under 200 bucks. Do I drink? Yeah, I drink every night. I'm 57. 5% body fat left the chat when I was 30. I thought you were gonna say you're 57 and 5%. The thing with the fat and protein, low body fat has the same negative effects as being overweight. The roll-up dump pouch is amazing. Intermuscular is not that bad. I shoot in my glutes, in my lats. Are the carbs in beer? Fuck yeah, yes, the carbs in beer are a problem. Hell yes, it is. You probably have a lot of other problems too. You're eating a loaf of bread. I don't drink beer, man. I've never liked the taste of it. We make beer bread, which we make in lieu of using yeast, and I like the taste of that in bread, which is probably worse than drinking the beer, but. So it's better to drink some liquor at night or wine. Is it better to? No, you're better. You need to look at drinking alcohol as poisoning yourself. For real, like it's going to retard you. You're going to wake up with less performance than had you not drank. A lot of people drink for the sedative effect. I probably do. I drink a margarita. I use tequila, and I use a sugar-free lemon lime soda. And then I use salt. The salt is what does it for me. I use a pickle salt. I use a very flaky margarita salt, and I use a black lava salt, and I mix the three together. Does the 150 count the test and the supplement? Yeah, everything. Yeah. Now I add stuff to that. I also do have some peptides on my course that come from the doctor from Optimize You. I also have some other peptides I use from another place just because I can get them faster from the other place. Upper quad heads. Oh, I've tried shooting in my leg. I can't fucking do it. Looking for a different place to go through. Live in East Tennessee, and they make me use their pharmacy, which is in Texas, and I have all kinds of issues. Elijah, man, try Optimize You. We use pharmacies out of San Diego, I think. Empower is the pharmacy that we use. But a lot of that's going to have to do not with the pharmacy, but on the individual clinic. I drink bourbon barrel shot stouts. One when I feel like it. 15 alcohol. Tastes amazing. Cool. Fried pork belly and chicharrones. You can eat those though. Those are those are like low to no carbs. Buddy owns a gym in Pennsylvania, works out a ton, does IF, but he gets too thin, so he drinks 3 beer. Got it. I thought we all doing heroin to go to bed and meth when we wake up. .25 gauge, 1-inch needle. Yeah, you won't feel it. You will not feel it. You literally won't know. Do I eat vegetables and fruit? Very little. Upside down pineapple cake. I pay $105 a month. They mail my test plus $40 for estrogen blocker. That's cool. Personal trainer, amateur bodybuilder. I was going to compete in 2016 Music City Muscle, but I wouldn't have even placed. Yeah. My buddy's the head judge for MPC. Alan Sizemore and Rebecca Sizemore. Pharmacy's been out for like 2 weeks now. You'd think they'd be able to operate off pen and paper in an emergency. You might be in a different place, buddy. You drink moonshine? I counted how much I spent on SOE on my log in 8K Plus and probably bought more. Well, thank you for the orders, man. 8 Bear Holsters Company coming soon. Had lots of business talk with the kid. Told him to charge more than everyone else. He's got to build the name first. He has to, he's not to the point of the website. He needs to have some fucking product for photos on the website. He needs to put those holsters, and maybe he already has. Those holsters need to go in the hands of dudes running that shit, not him and his friends. And they need to be put through fucking hours and hours and hours and hours of classes. Once I was involved in the group text. I saw the entire comment. I'm sure you did too. That's what I said when he asked about the website. I said, Shopify, you fucking little mongoloid. You're not there yet. Mel Chansey. Is that the guy that was the president of HA? Is that who we're talking about? Pharmacy cyber attacks happen nationwide. Had it in Missouri. Yep, it hasn't affected my pharmacy. My shit still comes. And if you get with your doc, just be like, hey, I need to have a couple months in case this happens, and they'll do it for you. I get my shit filled 3 months. Yep, catching up emails and realized my Flowerwood carrier's fucked. Order placed. We have actual multi-cam black tool bags they just built today. As well as multi-cam black subgun micros. Bob, if he's gonna make holsters, make a fucking like a belt slide holster for a Glock. Open on the bottom, covers the trigger guard, Velcros inside the bags. I don't want to buy them and take possession. I will refer people to him. He will be full-time busy. He won't even have to make other holsters. Suit up. Jock up. That's right. Jock up. And Bob, if you're still on here, I would pay Christian to come out and set his shop up. Christian, how much to come out here for a weekend, show us what we need, teach him how to do this, set the shop up. He'll do it. I had NSR offered, they wanted me to buy NSR. Dave asked everybody but me, hey, will John buy NSR? Had Pierre ask me, had Amanda ask me, had James ask me, will John buy NSR? And I said, I don't have to buy NSR. We gave NSR most of their customers. Most of NSR's customers came from me. I already have the customers. If I wanted to fucking buy, if I wanted to set up a Kydex shop, I wouldn't have to buy NSR. I would pay Christian Green whatever he wants to come set a shop up in my other building. We would hire a few employees, and then I would take Dave's employees, because they all wanted to move to Camden anyways. I would hire Dave's employees and just start my own fucking company. There's no reason to buy NSR. Nice bunker. What are we doing? We build nylon tactical gear. The holster has ROB flat. Has to be a flat on the back, yeah. Could I get some professional opinion? I recently got a console and wanted to make some simple pouches. Should I use a PVC backed nylon or some other textile? You should just use 1000 Dinar Cordura or 500 Cordura. You're looking for DWR, durable water repellent coating, and you want a polyurethane spray. Heavier hand better. But if you're going to go buy multicam or woodland or multicam black, you're getting the proper material already. Like, where are you buying your material from? Our new batch of grocery bags on stock. No, they're never zippered. If you want zippered, we just put a zipper in the other one, but everything we have up front is just standard. Cali bags and grocery bags. Is this Q&A? It can be. I mean, we give away a ton of information every night here. What kind of console did you get? The warehouse is huge. Yeah, it's pretty big. Here, you want to see the cooler part? This is 10,000 feet down here, and there's 6,000 feet upstairs. So I got my first Spear Strand Hog plate carrier, MBAV cut, but I want the shooter cut. How could I get that modded? Oh, I won't fucking mod it. Tyler, you wish I would what? Panda head. 226 RW, right on there. I can't shoulder my rifle with the MBAV cut. Yeah, you're gonna need something different. Or you're gonna have to change how you shoulder your rifle. What shoddy for home defense? Get that Mossberg, or get you what's the Mossberg 1301? I don't know what the semi-auto Mossberg, or get you an 870, man. They fucking work every time. Would have bought my industrial machine if John didn't say what machine to look for, what thread was using, stitch count, material. He laid it all out. Yeah, I do a video series called Full Build. Like, we show you how to sew. You don't need sewing lessons. Like, the internet didn't exist when I taught myself to sew. Mossberg 940. Repaired the stitching on my SOE belt. Right on. Good. First time buyer. What shoddy? I can't stand those PVC patches. I love the stitch ones. We do a few PVC. We do way more stitch just because the PVC take longer. girlfriend needs the exact thing for her G43. Yeah, everybody needs it. We're talking about that flat back holster? Everybody wants it. 1 horsepower servo motor console with needle positioner. Yeah, we turn all the needle positioners off. How much was that motor? $13.01, that's the one I'm thinking of. You're eating pizza? I like pizza. I'm a pizza fan. That's why I'm a fat boy. I was going to get it from Seattle Fabrics and another fabric store. Yeah, so anything you buy from Seattle Fabrics will be fine, man. It's all coming from Duro for the most part. All the multicam only comes from one place. I buy from the mill. Rocky Woods buys from the mill. Did you say Rocky Woods? You said Rocky Woods, right? I was going to buy from Seattle Fabric. Got it. Buy it from Rocky Woods, man, if you want camo and shit. Seattle Fabrics, I bought from Seattle Fabrics for years when we were in San Diego. They don't have a lot of colors. They have very little selection. Go look at Rocky Woods Fabrics. You're going to love that place. 62, don't use anything so far genetically lucky. Eat eggs and meat and crunchy peanut butter. 20-ounce coffee, 5 a.m., water rest of the day, push-ups, sit-ups. Good for you, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Already ordered 3 of the flat back Glock holsters. I'll let you guys know how they go. You ordered those from him. What is up behind the glass? Very good question. You want to see? Does anybody want to see what's up there? Bueller? Anyone? You get a headache because you forget to duck. That's because you're fucking dumb. It's because you're brain dead from hitting your head so many times. Switch to full screen. I'm on full screen. Whatever you do, don't go up there. About time for a cup of coffee and get ready to go. Do you really drink coffee right before you go to sleep? Do you notice that your pee smells like coffee? Was that an undertaker's jacket? Or fisherman, maybe. It's probably from a meat, like a butcher shop. Film a horror movie up here. There's so much enchantment. Looking forward to the conversation up there in a few weeks. Buy a SRS VIP ticket. So Self-Reliance Festival is coming up here. It's an event we do twice a year. This is our 7th SRF here. And you can get all of the info and tickets and such at Self-Reliance Festival. We're doing a TV show called Homestead Apprentice. If you are interested in that and you always say, man, I need to do something different with my life. Well, now's your chance. And Homestead Apprentice, we're going to teach you a ton of shit about homesteading and lifestyle design and business and social media marketing and product development and on and on. We're going to teach you how to be a real boy. I'm a real boy. And you can see all of that at Homestead Apprentice on Instagram and YouTube and .com. You can get all your information. Self-Reliance Festival, we've got a Instagram and a YouTube for that. And you can get your tickets at selfreliancefestival.com. Is this the Dollar General in Camden? Did anyone else's feet drop? Envy all the space you have for storage. We said we would never fill this place up. Your girls and your mom call you a hoarder? Did you ever see that original Ripley, Believe It or Not, in Santa Rosa? I did not. But there are several. There's one in Chattanooga or in Pigeon Forge. Sacred Upstairs, yep. The pea coffee smell only appears in 30%. Asparagus also, yeah. Tiny green desk lamp until it literally caught fire. The tiny green desk lamp. Are we talking about this? Sevierville, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge is awesome. Yeah, I love it all. Scissors are on the back of the couch. Am I missing them? No, that was, I was cutting all the 550 cord to hang these globes up with. I don't know if you can see it on some, there's probably right there, you can see it. Green glass, uranium glass. No, it's not. It's not uranium glass. Are the sarcophaguses real? Yeah, we can put you in them. Yes, they are real reproductions. They were not ever entombed in Egypt. But these ones are from the 70s. My wife is asking. I said yes. Are the oh, gotcha. Work starts at 3:30. Right on. Why didn't you flatten those globes? Grew up in Sevierville. Great. Although I live in the big city close to there now. Man, I love going to Chattanooga and everything over that way. Gatlinburg and all that. Knoxville. I like Knoxville. There's some cool urbex shit in Knoxville. I like all the old big rusty factories. Am I an antique collector? Yeah. A hoarder? Yeah. Yeah, you should totally follow Jason around. I'm surprised he hasn't had to have sutures. old 1950 Globe at my uncle's abandoned house. Picker's Paradise with antiques. Get it, man. Did you build the lofted area or was it one floor? We put this in here. A contractor put this in here. We brought in an engineer from Louisville and said, hey, how do we do this? And he gave us options. And I said I wanted an upstairs, and the contractor's like, okay, we'll use a 4x4 every 8 feet by 8 feet. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. I said, I need to be able to pull vehicles into the building and drive them through the building. And he said, okay. So they got the engineer to come down, and he said, okay, we get these big tri-laminate beams, and they bring in these big, huge beams, and they stagger them and put 3 of them side by side, and they cross bolt them. And then they take those and they run them up on these big support jacks, these big, huge, these casements, like 3-inch, 4-inch pipe with big all thread. And then they lock that in place, and they screw the collars in and bolt that down. And there are 8 jacks. There's 4 on this side and 4 on this side holding this up. And I said, what can we put up there? And they said, you can put anything you want. I said, I can put a gym up there. And they said, yes. I said, could I put hot tubs up there? And they said, yes. And I said, okay, that's what we want. Left lamp by the colored pallet wall. I have a few pallet walls. Oh, you're talking about this desk lamp, banker's lamp. Nathan, shoulder's pretty good, man. What's the used sofa company? Oh, North Furnishings. North Furnishings. They're in South Carolina or North Carolina. So that's like a $18,000 couch. Restoration Hardware has 3 depths. They have like 46, 49, and 52. And this is the 52. Maybe it's 56. But they have pre-owned couches. And these all came here in the same day. This one and these 3. This one and this one. Well, I guess this is 3 pieces here and this one. And they had them all in a Sprinter van. And they have a dude, just a guy, and all he does is drive around delivering furniture for them. Allie K14, man, you've been removed. How long have we been putting this together? Like 2 years. Waterbeds can be dangerous. If your first time, you're wrong. I had one on in high school. I had a waterbed. Yeah, I had a waterbed with the big, huge, like, fucking drawers underneath and the headboard and all that shit. I thought that was a great idea to put a fucking fish aquarium at my head until that motherfucker ran all night. Chessboard. I have several chessboards. I actually have quite a few different chessboards. This is about, I don't know, Amanda, what would you say? This is probably 30% of it, maybe. Is all this shit for sale? Like, do you just, yeah, anything's for sale. To rich people. Like, you have to really want it for me to get rid of it. I buy things and then I get a better version of it. So I'm like, I'll sell this, but I hate dealing with people. So I really just put it away. So everything's for sale, but my shit's very expensive. Where's the ghost? There's no ghost here anymore. Amanda will tell you there is, but I haven't seen a ghost here in a long time. The couch is used. I want to say I paid $3,500, $4,000 for them. I want to, maybe, I think I, like this big one, I think was like $6,000. And then I think I was like 2,500 and 2,500 maybe. Maybe. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a few years. You can go on North Furnishings. I think it's called North Furnishings. They're on Instagram. And I think they're also on Facebook. And then they never publish prices. So just ask them and through DM and they'll tell you. They're pretty fast. Do I play chess? A little bit, man. I got a couple guys that work for me that play chess. I have a dude works for me who will probably be playing chess all weekend. Do I have anything that summons demons? Not that I know of. Now YouTube's got chicks lives. That doesn't surprise me. Does it surprise you? Fucking Instagram has full-blown titties all over the place. Like full-on fucking topless. Current vice president, but I think even Satan cannot understand her. Ramsey, what's up? We shipped a lot of boxes this week. Any of you guys get shipping this week? I don't know. The chess guy took a loss this week. Who are we talking about, Art Steph? Going to finish pulling 454 this weekend. 2000 Chevy farm truck. Got a built motor. Really enjoyed the Pulling the Thread podcast today on my drive to the farm. Right on, man. Thanks for listening. What's the cat's name? 1, 2, 3, and 4. We call this one House Hippo. Here comes the other one. They all come running. Speak. Multicam ain't trying to ship. Nice. Nice, nice. My human speaks cat. All right, guys, early morning tomorrow. So I'm going to jump off of here in a couple minutes. We'll go for a few more minutes here. Last comments, statements. It looks like we have gray black 12 gauge rigs coming. If you think you want one of these, we don't run them very often. You're my dog's emotional support animal. Do our dogs get along with the cats? No. I had 2 orange cats, and I think the bully orange cat chased the other cat into the pen, and the dogs got a hold of it, and it was out there dead one morning. No, my dogs kill any animals that come in the pen there. They've killed everything that's come in the pen. Did you know cats only meow at humans and not other cats? Are you sure about? I don't think that's necessarily the case. Only house cats meow. Big cats do not meow. Rest in peace, Orange. Well, we had an orange cat that had 6 toes and 7 toes. And he was a scaredy cat. He would come out and beg for food, but he wouldn't let you pet him. And I have another orange cat that's kind of a bully, and he loves human beings. All he wants is to be petted and be where you are. But he's an outside cat. Never heard a cat meow at another cat when I'm not there. Gotcha. There's plenty of videos of cats meowing. He might be right. Cats meow, hiss, and fight with other. Yeah, that's true, because I've heard cats meow at other cats. No, I've heard them. I've seen them. I feel like all calico cats are bipolar. Nice 1 second, crazy the next. Star Walker, what's up? Peter, what's up? They chirp. Yeah, they do chirp. Cats make a lot of sounds that you're probably not aware cats make. So they make noises at other cats, but not a meow. My wife has a cat psychology book, and that's what it said. Okay. Whatever happened to the possum? We let some of the possums go. Dogs killed a possum, a couple possums. There's possums outside. When you hear the dogs go apeshit, I went outside, I don't know, a month or so ago and caught a possum on video while the dogs were barking. Yeah, I've had probably 100 possums over the years. Your attorney asked how much salt you had stored. Why? Are we mummifying, or are we making something else with salt? Are we making chlorine? Are we making bleach? I pet the orange cat yeah, that orange cat's a trip. He comes up all loving, rubs on you, wants you to pet it, and then he bites you. Star Walker, you could have already told us something. Allowed versus able. Stop asking permission and do it. About the lie, for the soap. Why did they ask you about the salt? That's what I want to know. Star Walker. I'm assuming that you're a child. Maybe not. Participate in the conversation here. Say what you want to say, and somebody will interact. Let's talk. What's up? 4 firsts for you the last 2 days. What's that? What do you got? Glad I found this channel. Seems like a good outlet for info and laugh. Elijah, man, I'm 52. Star, no. Okay, you're banned. Okay, you have had a. I'm 16. Yeah, this probably isn't the place for you. You should check out somewhere else on the internet. So Elijah, I'm 52. I've run this business for 35 years, and I'm just to the point where I just do what stick around, right? You'll probably like and agree with a lot of what I say, and sooner or later you won't, and that's okay. And at the end of the day, we'll know exactly what I thought. You won't ever wonder what I think about something. You'll always know. Speaking of soap, that cock of the woods smells great. It does. Yeah, it does. It smells very good. But I do this video every night at 9 o'clock, every day of the year. And we have ever since YouTube started live feeds. I used to do these on Facebook all the time. I have over 5,000 videos here, and we do 5 different video series, and I do 2 video podcasts every day, every week. One with my friend Scully, and one with my wife. Every week we record, and there's 5,000 videos. Like, you can check them out over the weekend, and you'll get a pretty good idea of what we're about here. Third stream, we talked about the vest, right on. What star? Are you in Miss Schultz's class? Prepping as a negative for the kids? What? It literally doesn't make sense. Yeah. Did he answer that? X listed prepping as a negative for the kids. He was gauging how active I wasn't prepping. So he knows. He knows, right? Because most preppers miss salt. They have some salt shakers. They don't have 5 tons of salt. Just be like, yeah, I have 5 tons of salt. Who's going to ice the road when fucking society collapses? I can't type this evening. Sorry. Pain salve, oregano oil, and those damn gummy bears. Well, the gummy bears are just sugar. There's nothing in our gummy bears. Who's going to ice the roads? That's right. Who'll ice the roads? I was in the presence of Scully this week. It was like Charlie Murphy said, there was an aura glowing from him as he breezed past me. All right, I know. I wasn't sure who Art Stuff was. I know who Art Stuff was. Art Stuff, not the best chess player in the world. But he could beat me, though. Any tips if you have a neighbor who won't shut the fuck up? Burn his house down. He'll quiet down. Put a hose in his house while he's gone. Turn the hose on. He'll be real busy for a while. Your 22 subs. Oh, that's for for the neighbor. I see what you're saying. Oh, that's funny too. Road flare. Send the Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah, send the Mormons there too. You can get lots of churches to go to his house. Cover his dryer exhaust vent. What does that do? What happens when you do that? Give him some treats or something? Road flare. Benadryl and a steak. He's going to wake up and be like, why's my butthole hurt? Yo, 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 what's up? Yeah, boy Yola. I'm a personal schizophrenic, and I have an artillery of automatic weaponry. You should be a rapper because you're a poet. You didn't know it. That's how we flow it. Gasoline in the yard. Yes, right before the road flare. Dryer fires ain't. Oh, I got you. Vigilance Elite has done good gummy bears. The ours are better. I give you more gummy bears. When we order our gummy bears, they're U.S. made. We handle fulfillment. Sean does not. I know the guy that ships all Sean's gummy bears, not the guy we use. Our gummy bears are made when we order them. They do not come out of a warehouse. Ron Von Johnson, what's up? Joe Biden decided in his yard. He probably already has one. We used to send 5 delivery orders to houses across the street and watch from the window. He asked about neighbors barking. Oh, I thought he said neighbor. Yeah, burn the house down. Everything. I still stick by my recommendations. Treats make the darking problem worse. Got it. I missed the dog part. I still stand by my first recommendations. Y'all have gummy? Yeah, we have gummy bears. American-made gummy bears, the best. Get a dog whistle. Yeah, they have. There's electronic dog whistles. Every ad I see on Instagram trying to sell random shit, always comment, made in China. The responses are hilarious, yeah. On my 4th attempt to install a new snap fitting on my knife sheath. Yeah, some of those can be tricky. The problem you're having is you probably don't have a long enough post. You need a post with a longer shank. This is when the airlines steal your shit. Dog whistle you can hear too. 5 pounds daily gummy bear limit per Harrison. Even the old church ladies tried my SOE gummies and were like, oh my God, these are the best. You should bring them some CBD gummies. Are these the edible gummy bears or the ones that people use for target? No, these are actual gummy bears. Like the normal gummy bears, no weed, no THC, no nothing in them. 2 electronic ones on Amazon, but they didn't work, so I returned them. Hand Hugh and Pig Guy was a great podcast. Yeah, I had a good time with that, man. I have my brother getting a couple bottles of bourbon from the warehouse for them. Awesome, awesome. I'm late, but I'm here. How's the shoulder? It's much better, man. Much better. Another way to fix dog problems, install some sound foam around the house. I have to fucking sound foam my house to not hear the dogs? Got shipping on Mandrake shotgun rig with red thread. Yeah, we made it for you right away. I told you. You ordered it up on the custom stuff, so that was cut that next day. Have to buy pepper spray to keep the guy off me at the range. Is this the pepper spray of which you speak? I just love sound foam. From Chile. What's up, man? Thoughts on the new Civil War movie coming? Yeah, when's that coming out? Months still. I get it's fiction. Makes one wonder. You should capitalize on the interest in prep. I'm sure it'll create. So we do a pretty good job at that. That's kind of what we do. We have Self-Reliance Festival here. You should check it out. selfreliancefestival.com. It's in 3 weeks. Homestead Apprentice is a TV show we're doing. You should check that out. .com. We actually had neighbors complaining tonight about the 7 new dogs that came in. Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. Wait till you got 22 fucking dogs there. Woman's Tool apron showed up yesterday. Even more awesome. Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? Is Fox spray any good? Yeah, it is. Those came off Amazon. I have some of those Fox sprays, and I have some Fox foggers that are pretty good. Yeah, guys, they have a fogger. You press it down and throw it, and it continues to deploy till it's empty. Pepper spray being illegal to carry some cities. I didn't know that. Allowed versus able. So when's the Civil War movie coming out? And if you're interested in that, buddy, I don't know if you're aware of it. A American has a book series called Going Home. It's on audiobooks. It's a great listen. It's well worth listening to. You'll have a lot of enjoyment. You'll pick some things out of there. You'll learn some stuff. Maybe we'll buy a few more acres and houses. My buddy wanted to buy a piece of property and the guy wouldn't sell. So he put all his pigs there. The guy sold. My friend now owns that piece of property there. Summer of this year, got it. wanted to share the Book of Mormon with you guys. Really recommend trying out the Book of Mormon along with the Bible. They complement each other. Yes, and I would recommend that you get a trampoline if you're going to be a proper Mormon. And you might want to read the Work and the Glory. How many books is that? 9? I think there's 9 books in the Work and the Glory. Slade, where did you go on your mission? They make those foggers for roaches and bed bugs also. It'll disperse the crowd a little bit at the 4-way intersection. If I was you, I would mix it with an HC also. Google says April 12th for Civil War. Got it. Got it. Roger, roger. All right, guys. I'm going to jump out. I was waiting for Slade to comment back. Found a complete encyclopedia set, 1911. They want $7.50 for it. Price seems worth. Yeah, I would. Professional class, man, if they're all there. A lot of the encyclopedias also came with some supplement books with them. If it's a complete set, especially anything prior to 1950, yeah, I would buy that, man. Love the Book of Mormon. We say it in Paris last year. My daughter didn't get all the jokes, but I was. Man, bed bugs are a nightmare. Even worse is bat bugs. Basically, bed bugs feed off the bat blood, so you got bat and bug product. Interesting. 24 election? Oh, I don't think there's going to be one. Hey, Nick, man, I don't know if you've been on here before. I do this video every night. We talk a lot about prepping and a little bit of politics, current events and stuff, business stuff, homesteading. Make sure you subscribe. Come back. Like, we have these conversations a lot. I have a Q&A member video. It's $10 to be a member. I'm not trying to sell it to you. But on our membership, you get to ask questions, and we build full, like, 2 and 3 hour videos every Friday. Those videos come out free to the public. So if you look at my video series, I've got 5 or 6 different video series. Give it a listen while you're out working or working out or, working on the farm, homestead, whatever it is you do. It's prepper mindset stuff. Also, man, you should check out my friend Jack Spirko, the Survival Podcast. You'll love it. He's got 3,500 episodes. But Homestead Apprentice is our TV show that we're launching. And then the Self-Reliance Festival, that's all prepping. Like, guys come from around the world to speak and present. And it's a vendor show. We got about 50 vendors come in. We have all kinds of demonstrations on how to make dimensional lumber, run sawmills, blacksmithing, food processing, canning. Like, that's what the whole thing's about. You should check it out, man. The questions you're asking, I think you would really enjoy what we do. What exactly are we prepping for? For if times get tough, or even if they don't. The ultimate goal of a prepper is a homestead, right? Wouldn't you agree that having some acreage and some property and being able to produce some of your food and keep multi-generations on the same property, right? Have a place for your kids to be able to live. Have a place to keep your parents and stop putting them in a warehouse, right? Because your grandparents can help raise your children and your grandkids. So to have all of that on one property, all the shit that went on in 2019, 2020, none of that shit happened for a homesteader. There were no riots out in the country. There was no food shortages out in the country. What are we preparing for? I want you to think in threes. 3 minutes, 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, right? We can prepare for zombies or whatever, the big, huge thing. But it all starts with threes. Prepare for 3 minutes, then prepare for 3 days, then prepare for 3 weeks, because no matter what happens beyond that, you're still going to use all of those supplies and those skills. Most people's emergencies are only their own emergency, right? If I have an emergency that affects my entire town, it doesn't affect the rest of the world. It's only our emergency. Move some folks to another house on their generational homestead. That's a good way to put it, generational homestead. So the kids can move into the big house? Well, can they move in the big house? Well, that's up to you. But the real thing is, if you have 10, 15, 20 acres of property, even 1 acre of property, why, in the United States here, when we say a house, we think 2,500 square feet minimum, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, right? Why does it all have to be under one roof? Why don't you have multiple tiny houses? Put one together that's a bathroom set up with showers. Put one together that's a badass kitchen, dining room. Put another one together that's bunk beds, bunkhouse, so when you have guests or security on site. Have one that's set up as a self-contained, tiny house, where you have a little kitchenette in there in your bedroom and your entertainment and stuff for you and your wife. And then have several of those set up. Use them for Airbnb to make money when you're not actually occupying them. But if the time comes to full-time occupy, if things get bad in the cities or we start thinking towards election, hey, maybe we should get out of here for a few weeks. Now you have the option to do that. Is it expensive to prep as extensively as you have? It's my way of life, Patrick. I mean, I build content off of it. I build products for other products. So we have to buy the products anyways. And then when we build content, we build relationships with those companies and we get affiliate links. For instance, EMP Shield. You want to buy an EMP Shield? Use my code SOE. It gives you $50 off. You want to buy a Harvest Right freeze dryer? Go to my affiliates link on my homepage and use my link. It gives us a percentage of your order when you buy a freeze dryer. Should you have a freeze dryer? Absolutely, you should. Do you use Amazon? Use one of my affiliate links from Amazon. If you go to the description of any of my videos, click anything that says Amazon, it downloads a cookie. Anything you buy in the next 24 hours, it gives me a couple percentage points of the order. It's all accumulative. Nightclub business, I used to use a fogger to drive the slackers from the parking lot. We had a transient come into my shop and announce that he was going to be staying out in front of our shop for the evening. And my buddy Jared said, "The fuck you are." And he walked out and pepper sprayed that dude's shopping cart in that whole area and then just walked on down the block around the back, came inside, and we closed the gates. And that guy, we never saw him again. Do I have any magazines? Man, I've been in a lot of magazines. I'm probably in magazines hundreds of times. Not just the product, but actual articles about me. I've been in lots of magazines, yeah. That dipshit's banned. Brakes and rotors. First live I've joined, just listened to one of the lost tapes from Yeager and Scully. It was great. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, guys. What did Bob say here? What was his last comment? That's a good idea. I should look into that. I don't know what we're talking about there. All right, guys. I'm out. Have a fucking great weekend. When he returned his cans, he relieved an experience over and over again. Schaefer, I don't know what you're trying to sell us, but I'm not interested. Thank you. Do we stock vape cartridges? What the fuck what makes you think we stock vape cartridges? You mean for like prepping, for barter? No. Canned tobacco? Sure. Coffee? Yes. Alcohol? Yeah. But I don't have any vape shit. I think that vape's actually what's going to cause the zombies, probably. Do I drink energy drinks? Some, very rarely. I drink a lot of pre-workout. I don't drink a lot of pre-made energy drinks. Camo vapes to blend in. Do sweet tarts expire? I don't think so. All right, guys, I'm out. Audi 5 Millie Mac.